turning less humid on Friday with some spots of rain in the morning. Good Thursday night, East Tennessee. David Aldrich, Captain Accurate here from the Captain Accurate Weather Command Center. Well, we had our fair share of showers and storms. Take you back to earlier this morning around 9 o'clock. You can see they started to fire up in Crossville, began to blow up. We had some severe thunderstorm warnings in places like McMinn County. Look to the bottom of your screen there. That showed up as a yellow polygon, a yellow box. Then it blew up in Madisonville, into Gatlinburg, had some downpours in Knoxville, right through 3 o'clock. Then we had a severe thunderstorm warning around Jefferson City and Morristown, even some flood advisory. So it's been an active day. There's no question about that. As we round out toward the 8 o'clock hour, there's still some lingering showers and storms in some spots, but much of this will begin to fade in the coming hours. So be patient. This will fade as well. High temperature today. Got 2 degrees warmer than I expected. We hit 87 in Johnson City and Nashville. It was 88 in Oak Ridge, 84 Kingston, and 86 in Morristown. All these storms did drop some locally heavy rain. I mentioned some small hail in some cases, but by and large, the big story, at least down to the south, is a new storm. It's going to be called Alex, but right now it's got a crazy name. We call it PTC number 1. What on the earth is that? PTC, potential tropical cyclone number 1. Can you tell a meteorologist figure this one out? We can call it PTC 1, but we can also call it Alex, and they will probably give it the name Alex by midday tomorrow. Talk about technicalities, right? It hasn't reached a tropical storm yet, so we're going to wait till it reaches 40 miles an hour, 39 to be precise. We'll call it Alex by lunchtime tomorrow. All right, we could do that. But just as yours truly told you, Tampa to Miami, 7-10 split, said it would be moving in that direction by Saturday, and that's when the National Hurricane Center has it hitting Florida as a tropical storm. Tropical storm, lots of flooding rains across South Florida. Not the prettiest time to be down there, but notice the expectation. 40-mile-an-hour winds on the west side of Florida, 45 miles an hour on the east side of Florida. Also something that I kind of reiterated numerous times this week. I said once it gets over open water after Florida, it's likely to strengthen. And it doesn't stop there with its effects. It may get up to a 50, maybe a 60, maybe a hurricane by the time we hit Monday as it moves further out to sea. But you got to be careful, because if you've got a beach vacation next week, because that's Sunday at 1, it's off the coast of the Carolinas. That means rip currents? Check. High surf? Check. And it could mean the red flag. Oh, not the red flag. The lifeguard. He may raise the red flag. Says, get everybody out of the water. Oh man, that's a vacation spoiler if you ask me. But that's something we're watching too. So it doesn't even have to hit the Carolinas to ruin a vacation. You've spent all that money on a beach house. Potentially, you're going to be dealing with high surf as well as rip currents. The waves already at 6, 7, 8, 9 feet. That's what we're watching, the warm waters. It could intensify a little bit stronger. Intensity forecast is an area of improvement that could be added to the Hurricane Center. There is some wiggle room. I think we could see some of those conservative numbers be exceeded over time. Here's the future winds, and where you see some yellow, and you'll see it added in here in the last few frames. It looks like amazing. Look, you see the center of circulation. You got tropical storm force winds in the Florida Keys. That's 9 o'clock Saturday. This brings it up into the Florida Peninsula maybe a little bit later on this model, but it gives you an idea of what's coming. All right, so PTC number 1 will be given the name Alex. We'll give him a badge for that tomorrow when he gets his name. But the Futurecast continues to take this track. Lots of heavy rain, just inundated in parts of South Florida, so some flooding will be an issue, and eventually it'll cross over the peninsula and keep on moving. But again, it creates high surf, and it creates some rip currents. You can keep track with the National Hurricane Center cone with the new and improved Captain Accurate Weather app. Now with Pete Michaels Traffic, you get some really cool modern looks to your overview, your current conditions, your hourly temperatures, your daily forecast, and the radar. I say it's pretty cool, and it's just an update to the existing app. The radar itself, very slick, very easy to recognize where you see yellow, maybe some areas about the coastline for some small craft advisories, but the pink, this is the severe thunderstorm watch for Kentucky back on the 18th of May. So just a sample. Showers and storms today, we can cross that off. Some were strong to severe, but it will be cooler, less humid tomorrow. As you can see, we've had some damage reports even here locally. Oh my, that's not something you see every day. Let's zoom in and you can see, while we still have some showers and storms near Madisonville, looks like we had some hail. Oh, we had some hail in Hamlin County. No damage occurred. Around Talbot, also some hail. Had some wind damage. Social media photos, trees, branches down in Halls. This was around 335 today. Oh my. And I mentioned from a photo of quarter to a half dollar size hail. Wow, in Talbot. So Jefferson County getting some big hail today. And even around White Pine, no damage occurred. So if you're a believer now, it happened, and some of you got quite a bit of rain as a result. As this front continues to pull away, there may still be a residual shower, maybe a little green there, 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. It shows up a little more clearly on the next slide. But you can see that high rolls over. We got a beautiful day on Saturday, beautiful day on Sunday. I think we're going to find maybe a spot shower. But I think if you've got Alex off the coast of the Carolinas, there's going to be very little room for rain here because there's only so much oxygen in the room. I think it'll be delaying this front, which will come in Monday. We'll get more showers and storms as we start the work week next week. Here's the Futurecast. Continues to take the rain out of the picture overnight, but then lo and behold, the foothills and Smokies at 5:30, still some drizzle. Still some spots of rain that have been calling about. Ooh, 7 a.m., yeah, it's still drizzly in some spots in green through the Smokies and the foothills. But by 8, 9, maybe even noon, it's still lingering around Sevierville, but it does fade away over time. I think temperatures reach about 81 tomorrow, and then we'll finish start the Saturday time frame with maybe some high clouds associated with Alex, potentially. 61 there at 7 a.m., but I think you're finding a pleasant day all in all, and maybe a stray shower over the weekend. I just don't expect much. I think by and large that will be primarily to the far east. Tonight we're down to 64. Evening storms fade, otherwise mostly cloudy. Lows in the upper 50s for Oneida, 59 in Jamestown. Tomorrow looking for a high of 81 now. Spots of rain early. Clouds and hazy sun, winds 5 to 10 plus. About 82 for Kingston, 79 Morristown, 77 in Oneida for high temperatures on Friday. Here's your Captain Accurate Weather Authority forecast for Knoxville in East Tennessee. 83 pleasant on Saturday. Spots of storms, spotty storms on Sunday at 86, but again, most of that rain is going to be coming in, I think, on Tuesday and Wednesday. Those are your rain makers, I think, of next week. Temperatures generally into the 80s. By the way, if you haven't downloaded the Captain Accurate Weather app, I hope you'll do so. It's absolutely free. Partnered with my friend Pete Michaels Traffic, which you can get 24 hours a day. Keep you and your family safe. Just search Captain Accurate at the App Store and Google Play for the weather alerts, which come straight to your phone. My name is David Aldridge. Some people call me Captain Accurate. It's not easy being accurate, so weather doesn't surprise you. We'll see you here next time. Take care.